so let's take a look at these steps here. We've got, if we make a visual representation of where the stress is, remember with stress, what happens with our voice? What happens with a stressed syllable with our voice? When something is stressed, we say it louder, longer, and more clearly, and sometimes with a higher Now, decadent, we've got 3 syllables, decadent, decadent. So what happens with that one is it kind of steps down. So we've got decadent. But the stress, so we've got a primary stress, which is up here, and then kind of a second step down. So decadent, okay? And the reason that we use this stair step is just to kind of see it, but there's other things that happen when we start paying attention to syllables and stress, okay? So what happens here when we're talking about aspiration, and so for those of you just joining us, what aspiration means is that we've got air moving through our mouth. So with the sound P, paper, paper, okay? So with, so then if we're looking at these ones where we do, this part is stress, so we've got, okay, so part, okay, part. This might be kind of difficult to see for the smaller camera here, so sorry, you guys can, tack, okay, decay, so it's decay, okay, and account, count. Okay, so these are opposites, right? What happens here is we've got an unstressed syllable and then the stressed syllable, okay? Here we've got stress on the first syllable and then second stress, or the second syllable does not have stress. And so what we're looking at here is what happens differently with these 3 sounds. So if the sound P, T, or K is at the beginning of the word, we're going to aspirate more. Paper, pan, car, talk, okay? If it's at the beginning of the stressed syllable, I want you to do the same thing as this. You're gonna push more air out. You're gonna say apart, apart, okay? Let's look at the paper. Apart, attack, decay, account. So the second syllable has the sound and we're going to aspirate that. Now, something happens a little differently when the syllable that has P, T, or K is not stressed, which is this case in these 3 words. You're just going to say the sound, apple, okay? Apple, apple. There's really no air coming out, so you're not aspirating, okay? Apple, attic, decadent, okay? Does that make sense, you guys? So, great.